Y copas de más, tú no me dejas en paz, de mi mente no te vas. Aunque sé que no debo, ey, pensar en ti, bebé, pero cuando bebo, me viene tu nombre, tu cara, tu risa y tu pelo, ey, dime dónde tú estás, que yo por ti cojo un vuelo, ya yo nago ni le llego, aunque sé que no debo. Mami, búscame en casa, pa' que veas lo que pasa. Ey, si tú me pruebas te casa, ey, ese cabrón ni te abraza. Y yo loco por tocarte, pero ni me atrevo a testearte. Tú con cualquier outfit la parte, mami, tú eres aparte. Chari tiene un culo bien grande, demasiado grande. Y yo lo tengo estudiado, ya mismo me gradúo. Y en la cara me lo tatúo. Vi que viste mi story y subiste una pa' mí. Yo que me iba a dormir, ey, en la disco había 1000. Y yo bailando contigo en mi mente, aunque sé que no debo pensar en ti, bebé, pero cuando bebo, me viene tu nombre, tu cara, tu risa y tu pelo, ey, dime dónde tú estás, que yo por ti cojo un vuelo, ya yo nago ni le llego. Si me das tu dirección, yo te mando 1000 cartas. Si me das tu cuenta de banco, 1,000,000 de pesos.
You tune into Latin Vibes Radio, en la calle, on Uncensored Network.
Y empezar el 2023 bien cabrón. Contigo hay un blon. Tú te ves asesina con ese man. Me matas sin un pistolón. Y yo te compro un Bentley. Gucci y Bentley.
You can't. Yeah. Agreed. No.
What's up? What's up? Yeah, we are.
Hey, buenas noches. Happy New Year. We en la calle 2022. What's up? I was born, so I'll be back.
I am DJ Top One, and you got to come closer to the mic, ma'am.
Oh.
I know you pouring it.
I
up and
am
everything.
Neil, the first lady, just like I was last year.
Yo,
Oh,
funny.
shit.
Oh, snap. And I'm Vic.
PNS?
I'm Vic. What's up? She trying to get us messed up over here.
So,
I didn't import this. He did.
greetings and salutations to everyone. Just came back from a 2-week trip to El Salvador. I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I'm not gonna go as in detail because but it was fun, good stuff. I was chilling on. Yeah, everybody was trying to get donations in El Salvador. Trust me, trust.
That's look,
That's
it's
every-
not in El Salvador. That's everywhere. Every
Yeah.
foreign country that you go to, that they know that you from the United States, and so they be like, hey, they start telling you about all the problems that
Right.
they got, the bills of
Right,
foreigners,
right.
that their grandmama needs some medicine. You know what I'm saying? Their baby needs some new shoes. Baby daddy done
Right.
disappeared, and they don't know where he at. All these problems just start happening just so you could get that little donation.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened. Pupusas every day, which was cool.
Ooh,
Panes every day.
ooh.
Macas every day. I was in the hammock chilling nonstop. So good.
Some grams and pounds every day too.
No, but I actually didn't eat that much. I only ate damn, what the hell? No. No, I actually ate pretty light, and it's actually good, wholesome food because we were going to either the market or, folks would come around in the city and sell stuff on a regular basis. So it was cool. Like, it wasn't crazy McDonald's, although they do have places like that. Pollo Campestre, Pollo Campero, all those places. There's Subway, Pizza Hut, Little Caesar. But it was good experience. And I brought some stuff back.
Yes, he brought this. Obsidian.
Pronounce it.
Chihuatán. O Chihuatán. Obsidiana. El ron de El Salvador.
So,
Okay, look. Let's take a shot right now before we continue real quick. Here we go.
okay, a toast. We got to get Gigi
Salute
in
to all
on
the
this.
best of 2022. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
It's not even that bad.
That's what
So-
I said. I said you're gonna smooth.
This is the first, I guess,
Look, I
major.
got a hair.
Oh my god! So this is the first majorly distributed rum out of El Salvador. Salvadorania can attest to it because she commented around the same time that I think I was talking about it when I was there. But it's good stuff. I think they got about 4 or 5 of them. And my goal is to every time I go, I'm gonna bring some back so we can try it out. But yeah,
Okay.
good stuff. So what y'all do over the holiday?
I got into a very solitude mode. I actually brought in the Christmas and the New Year's, just me and my kids.
Okay.
Didn't go party, didn't go clubbing, didn't go nowhere, didn't have other family people around me. It was just me and my kids. It was beautiful.
That sounds safe. That sounds good though.
A safe, easy under these circumstances.
And then I had
that
snuck
we
to
are.
the club and it was closed, so I came back home. You know what I'm saying? It's not
I
like
snuck to the club.
What club did you go to?
all of them.
Oh my God!
I
So
went to the one up the street, and when that one was closed, I went down to the other one across the street from that one. That was done. So I went down the street 2 blocks down to the left. That one right there, you remember that one? That one's closed too. Oh no. My baby's calling me and I'm on live.
so Neil hasn't been out of the house significantly in the past
No.
2 weeks, and that's why she's on fire right
It's
now.
like, but I'm going out this weekend though. That's the most important thing. I'm gonna
Oh, where you
bring. I'm
going?
bringing in the New Year's right. I didn't start off early. You know what I'm saying? I thought I'd wait a little bit, let the New Year marinate and welcome itself into the into the New Year, and then
You
I'd come
waited.
and surprise it. Not it surprise me. I'd be like, hey, what's up, New Year? You know what I'm saying?
So
And
where
do
you
that.
going this weekend?
Sneak attack.
To the club.
Oh my God! So
You're not gonna
any
ask me
club?
which
Which club?
one? All of them.
Okay. Oh my God!
I don't know which one to start at though. I'm gonna start with the one closest. No, I'm gonna start with the one furthest to the house. That way, by the time I get to the last one, which is gonna be closer to my, and I'm already too messed up to drive, my alter ego kicks in and drives the rest of the way home.
And she does have several alter egos, just so you know. But you may be by yourself this weekend because COVID numbers are going insane. That's what they say. Who's they? I don't know, but I'm just telling you.
But see, this is the thing though. You know what I've noticed, and tell me if I'm wrong. When I used to club in my 20s, and you would go to any club, from the time that you walked in the door, you walked in already marching. Oh, the music was jumping, you know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, you get to your table, you put your little purse down, you get your first couple of drinks in, and then by that time, you already got 3 people lined up and say, hey, you want to dance? Sure. And you'll dance from the beginning till they turn the lights on and tell your ass to go home.
Right.
Now you go to the club and everybody's too fucking cute to dance. Everybody wants to do this. The whole night sucking hookah.
With la hookah.
Pero nobody gets up to dance. Like, hello, I'm available. You don't see me over here. I see you dance, chair dancing. We could do this. Come get me. I'm not gonna come get you. But nobody likes to dance anymore.
I mean, it's the,
And that shit
it's the
pisses me
safest
off.
move
And then
during
when they
COVID.
do dance, it's like them TikTok dances.
Oh,
I hate it.
my
I hate it. I've been to the
God.
club.
Everybody's doing
dance.
TikTok
I'm
in the
going
club.
home.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going home.
Like,
No, I
that's
feel
how-
you.
That's how y'all feel.
You
like like that Dream Girl song. As soon as they go Dream Girl, you see everybody in the club. Dream Girl. Like everybody's doing it at the same time. Like
at
y'all.
least they're not doing the body roll. I'm sorry. Which is the most hated move in salsa and bachata dancing right there is the body roll.
the
body
snake.
roll.
Every
Snake.
guy that feels himself feels like he has to do it at least once.
No,
when
man.
When he's drunk and he's feeling himself, you gotta do it.
Nah,
At least once. I'm like,
if
alright.
he does it when he's drunk, se le
that's
metió a
fine.
Anaísa and he's possessed by some female spirit that just wants to be a freak. That's not
just
normal.
wants to
If
be
a
a
guy
freak.
does it and he starts doing that little,
you
that.
ain't never seen that. A guy
But
do it.
I've seen it, but if I see it, it's because I know he's gay.
But if no, that's not it. I'll say this.
And you don't see straight guys doing that. I'm sorry.
No, but if you see a dancer, male dancer, and he just does a dope set dance wise, and
I
his
don't care
last
how dope it is. Look, if I say,
his
look,
last
look,
move,
macho,
his last move.
Look, he
is
could
the
be
body
macho
roll.
doing all this. And as soon as he does this, you ruined it.
You ruined the set.
You
So-
ruined the fucking set. I don't care. As long as you.
So Romeo Santos can get away with that.
No, the fuck he can't.
He's done it a few times.
Can
now-
that? He's
Can
done
that
it a few.
Bunny-
That's why I
Bunny-
said it.
Are we really going to talk
You know,
about
of
Romeo
course you
Santos
can
right
get
now?
away with it.
Have you heard the rumors?
What's the
No way.
rumor?
Don't go there.
What's the rumor?
You haven't heard the rumors about Romeo?
Well,
It doesn't matter. He
tell
has
everybody
fat
right
crowds
here
everywhere.
on live. What is the rumor?
I'm not gonna put him out there because I'm not trying to get sued right now. I don't got Romeo money.
El
You know what I'm
Alpha
saying?
could
If
do
y'all
it.
want me to talk shit, y'all gotta give me one of these low budget artists. You know what I'm saying? That if they do sue me, I don't have to pay a lot. But
did-
Romeo,
Like, why would you open up that? I gotta know now.
A Dembow artist could
you
do it.
haven't heard about Romeo.
Oh my god.
For me, to me, you know, I don't know about that other side that they're saying that.
What is that other side?
To me, when I hear his music, honestly, have you heard his music? Like he says, le digo a tu esposo, you know, I tell your man, you know, that you're mine and stuff like that. To me, he sounds like a pedophile, not a pedophile. What do you call it? One of those stalkers, those rapists talk about, I'll sneak into your room and I'll take you when I want to. Have you heard the words?
So that might be all.
Machismo is the thing with him though.
Yes.
that?
So in his song Volví, right? With Bad Bunny. That was the Aventura's comeback, but everybody knows Romeo is the lead singer of Aventura.
Right.
He said one of the lines is like después de tu Dios, yo soy tu todo.
Yeah,
Something like that.
after God, I'm your everything.
Right,
Like, who the fuck do you think you
Boy.
are? With your tight ass little pants, looking like your little nuts can't even breathe. What's going on?
When you're in a concert and you're performing it and you see 35,000 people saying exactly what you just said,
That's because
you
of the
do feel
subliminal
that.
machessages
You
that they
think-
put.
Okay,
That's
when you
because
said it
that's
like
because
that,
of the
you got a
subliminal
point.
messages that Illuminati puts in the music
packed
to make
audiences,
Let me
Madison Square Garden.
They really gonna get you down.
Yeah, yeah.
it. You guys, this
She
might
about
be
to lose all her
This-
accounts
this-
randomly.
this might be my last show on Latin Vibes Radio.
No, you might be just Facebook and all that.
I
be
might just
worked out for
disappear
you.
and shit. You might see me on a carton. Who knows?
But I was trying to ask Vic what she did over the holiday, but
Oh my
we
gosh,
didn't
I
get
forgot we
there.
even moved,
Vic,
right?
right?
That shot went far. This went off. Over the holidays, you know, I was able to get, you know, some mental mind space. I didn't go anywhere, no clubs, no nothing. You know, with
Good,
COVID, it's about like, you know, I know there's people within my circle who are not so comfortable with the vaccine yet. So knowing who they are, and then, you know, not wanting to, even though I might be like asymptomatic or whatever, you know, I don't want to bring it home and they get sick. Like you
Right.
bringing it to wherever, you know, your close
I got a
circles are,
round
et
two.
cetera.
I got a round two of that joint, and I didn't even leave my house.
See, look at that.
The second time it wasn't as bad as the first time. The first time I almost lost my life.
But just to tell somebody that they have the possibility of infecting somebody else, that's a heavy burden from a stress standpoint for anybody to take on. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know.
Who would hide a zombie bite?
Okay, but
Everybody.
but
I
also,
would have a
but
zombie
look,
bite.
at the same time, it's almost like an STD.
What?
You find out that you have an STD, it's your responsibility to tell people that you have an STD or wrap up, or you know, for you not to give it to other people. You know what I'm saying? So
But
the
what
thing
if
is the same
what
thing.
if you're not messing with anybody else?
Dude, if
Are you
you're
okay
not,
within your
if,
county just recently said 16 schools are officially going to virtual learning as
look at that, look at
this
that.
week.
Somebody's paying attention.
Yeah, I don't. I got mixed feelings on the whole thing. I think it's all about personal responsibility.
It's almost like personal hygiene. You know, a lot of people don't do it. You're supposed to,
Yeah.
but people don't do it.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a lot of funky motherfuckers walking around there. But still, you know, be responsible, because this is something that kills people.
But the problem with the Omicron variant is because the symptoms are much different than Delta and the ones
Omicron,
previous.
Delta.
So you could have simple
How many
cold,
cousins does this motherfucker have?
a lot,
Yeah.
but you could have small, minor symptoms, be asymptomatic, like you said, and passing it on through hundreds of people
You notice they all have
and not even know it.
do you
and
notice
that's
they
how
all
they go
have
out.
like transformer names? Omicron.
It's actually Greek letter, alpha, beta, gamma.
Yeah,
delta,
yeah, and it's
epsilon.
going all the way to the.
That's
to
what
the
it
end.
is. Okay, I
Yeah,
just
it's Greek letters. As long as we
ignore.
don't get to
Hey,
Omega.
let's
She-
edit
she
that.
knew it was a Greek letter.
we
Don't
are
let
not-
her fool
no,
you.
I don't want to look stupid, so we're gonna edit the video. Okay.
Can we run that back real?
We're not. No, we're not gonna post that. We're gonna delete that little part right there.
But yeah, that's true. That's true.
What happened?
So I want to talk about our. Where are you going? I want to talk about our interviewees that we have, our guests. We do have Mass Appeal in the audience today, hanging out with us. We appreciate them. Janira, singer, songwriter, and her beat maker with her, Jay Medina, chilling on the sofa. So we're gonna talk to just you, or you coming in? Then we got La Sauda. You didn't know that?
That's how we rolling.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk
I'm
about
sorry, I haven't been on social media. I've been cleaning my house.
it. And you haven't
I
paid
have.
attention to
I've
the
been-
things that we've been discussing.
Starting a studio.
We also got La Salvadoreña. She's back from El Salvador, just like me. I think she came back a week before I did. We're going to talk to her about new projects, things that she's got going on as well. And we didn't finish with Vic. Vic, what else you got going on over the holiday? What you got up to? What you're up to now? School, all that stuff. What's
Yeah,
going
so
on?
I'm in school. You know, I do music production. So I'm actually starting my own studio in my house.
Okay, cool,
so I'm
cool.
able to have artists, you know, come and
Like music production?
music production.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm building like a booth. I'm building the whole studio setup. And outside of what I already know for like production, as in videography, photography, graphic design, I'll be able to help people with their promo, with their graphic, their artwork, etc. So this is something I'm leading towards. So I'm creating that space where I can make this happen.
Okay.
Like, what would you call that?
A studio?
No.
Studio.
It's called it's artist development, or is it? It's almost like artist development when you help an
Yeah.
artist from scratch to start and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So
Which
like,
can be an expensive venture.
Yeah.
Trust me.
yeah.
Did you know we have a studio here? I don't want to let the cat out the bag, but it's already out. Yeah, it's finally finished.
It's finally.
Yeah, you guys got to take a look
Okay.
at it
Okay. Well,
On
I
the
am
break.
a producer.
on the break. You didn't know that?
I am a producer, so I mean, let's work.
Why you
I'm a
looking at
producer,
me
she's
like
an
that?
artist.
I swear you act like we haven't talked in a while. It's all right. Eat your bonbon.
We're gonna talk later.
We'll talk
She's
later.
upset.
So that's good news.
Yeah,
Definitely
take
good
another
news.
shot. Good news for the studio. Let's go. Let's do it.
Oh my God.
This is the second. This is the flor de caña.
Oh, Flor de Caña.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Which is Dominican, by the way, but I figured but I figured I'd get it just for the
That one-
sport.
Shit.
That one got rid of COVID itself. Like, what the heck?
My spirit felt that one.
For all those that thought weed gets rid of COVID, it is not true. That
What?
rumor is
Don't
false.
debunk that. Don't debunk that.
Wait, what happened?
I don't like the concern on your face, Neil, but
No, because I heard something. I'm pretty sure that when I heard it, I didn't like it. So I wanted you to repeat it just to make sure that that's what I heard.
ganja, marijuana, the smoke, whatever you want to call it, it does not help you against COVID.
That's a fucking lie. That shit helps with cancer. Okay, you gonna tell me it don't help with COVID?
Ooh.
Please,
Okay.
please.
That is
Please.
definitely a debatable.
You don't know. I don't
want
want to hear. I don't
Yeah,
want.
no, she. Okay.
Hey, it's a miracle drug.
Soursop helps against cancer, but that's a whole nother. You know
Everybody
about
know
that?
the world on drugs. Like, it ended in 2021.
Right.
Drugs won. So I'm
Drugs is always going to win. You know why?
Yeah, drugs won. The world.
Because there's dinero attached to it. That's why. Yeah, money. So we're going to take a break because it seems like we got a lot to talk about. We'll be back in a minute with Janira, GG Mag. That's the IG name, right? Yeah. We'll be back in a minute. Latin Vibes Radio, you tuned in. I'm DJ Talwin.
Ya regresamos.
Más bruto no puede ser. Esta no se engaña, bebé. Hola, a ti te faltan los cojones. Es un tipo malo, malo, malo. Que no vale un centavo, falso, falso. No tiene nada que ofrecer. Tú solo sirves para coger. Es un tipo mongo en tu sitio. Y te trato como es. Los hombres como tú, como tú, como tú, solo sirven para una cosa, para sacarme la babosa. Hey. Los hombres como tú, como tú, como tú, como tú, solo sirven para una cosa, para sacarme la babosa. Hey. Es un tipo malo, 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 que no vale un centavo, falso, falso. No tiene nada que ofrecer, tú solo sirves para coger. Es un tipo malo, malo, malo. Es un tipo solo sirve para pasar el rato. Es un tipo malo, nada que ofrecer. Tú solo sirve para coger. Nevi MG, Lumen Studio, son de lo mío y le metimos como ve. Pa' que respeten y sigan fronteando so I can expose ya. Yours truly, Neo, la primera dama. ¿Y quién la aguanta? Bad girl, ¿y quién la? primera dama. Ella le gusta que le den, cuando se sube en la tarima. Ella se mueve como una culebra y tiene golpes asesinos. Una bad girl, échenle agua, que se quema, que tal la chica en candela. Échenle agua, que se quema, que tal la chica en candela. Una mamacita bien high class, fuma juca y le gusta la bebida. Por el día se pasa de creída y en la noche se pone de atrevida. Y ella le da vuelta a la peluca y se pone bien mira cómo se menea, carita de angelita perra y baila como diabla. Después de un par de tragos nadie se le salva. Y ella le gusta que le den, cuando se sube en la tarima. Ella se mueve como una culebra y tiene golpes asesinas. Échenle agua, que se quema, que tal la chica candela. Échenle agua, que se quema, que tal la chica candela. Y cuando la ven, a todos se le paran, digo, ella para el tiempo. Contento que se pone, esa maldita tiene más seguidores que cuando sube un cepiloqui que se ponen cuando baila, seduce a cualquiera. Y cuando ella baila, se pone como fiera. ¿Y quién la aguanta? ¿Cómo se menea la chica candela? La chica candela. ¿Cómo se menea la chica candela? La chica candela. Y si la ve, cómo ella mueve ese booty. Si la ve, tiene una chapa heavy duty. Si la ve, ay, ten cuidado, no le tiene piedad a ningún mamá. Y si la ve, cómo ella mueve ese booty. Si la ve, tiene una chapa heavy duty. Si la ve, ay, ten cuidado, no le tiene piedad a ningún mamá. Échenle agua, que se quema, que tal la chica candela. Échenle agua, que se quema, que tal la chica candela. Representen RD y Cuba. Neo, the first lady, baby. That's how I do. RGC Music. Shout out a Barbero 507. I love Panama. La Resistencia 3, donde dominan los campeones.
Here we go. Yeah.
I see the way you're looking at me, baby. I can tell you wanna know me a little more.
Are we checking?
The way you move your lips, boy, I can taste them.
Check.
I don't know if mine's on because I
Check,
never
check.
1, 2, 3.
If I could still
Wait, is it? I don't. She said hers not on. I mean,
We back.
Alright.
We back.
woo.
And we're back. Latin Vibes Radio. I'm DJ Taiwan, of course. Can you hear me? It's a little low. Oh, but
I haven't touched mine.
Hello.
hello.
Testing.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello. 1, 2,
Yeah,
1,
you're
2.
good to go. So we're back. We got Janira with the beat maker himself, Jay Medina.
What's good?
You're in Medina too?
Yeah, what you Medina?
Yeah.
Long lost cousin found in the building.
Right.
We
Exactly.
reunited.
So we know you guys stay busy. You stay putting out content from an audio perspective as well as a video perspective. Tell the folks what you got going on, what you've been doing. Introduce yourself formally, I guess. You can start, Janira.
I was like, who's going first? Well, my name is Janira. I am a Latin R&B. I'm already lit, one shot. So I'm a Latin artist in the DMV.
That's how we do it.
And this
No, I'm
is
just
my
kidding.
producer, Jay Medina, but we're also dating. So it's this
What?
little
No, I'm
dynamic.
just kidding.
It's news.
So we're pretty much working all the time. We do butt heads a lot, but it's okay because at the end of the day, we just care about what we do, and it works out. So
That's how we
Yeah,
Medina
yeah.
grow. That's
That's
how
how
we
it is. Yeah, and it's your boy Jay Medina. Like she said, we pretty much make everything together with each other. About 24/7 working on ideas. But I do a lot of production for other artists around the DMV area. Work through a studio
Like
called
who?
The Kitchen.
Yeah, like who?
We have Louis. We have I've worked some stuff with Fuego.
Okay, cool.
let's see, who else?
Nico
Blanket,
Band.
Nico
Fuego.
Bands, J-Ho. Shit, we got, a lot of like, up and coming people. But yeah. So appreciate being out here. Definitely thank y'all
thanks
for bringing us
having
out here.
You guys got a partnership advantage, which is not fair to the average artist. You know that, right?
Yeah, we know.
You can think of an idea and be like, do. Hey, let's put it together.
That's pretty much how it works. She'll just come in the room. She'll be like awesome, like random shit. It'd be like, yo, I want some soul and with reggaeton. I'm like, and that's it. Walk out the room. I'm like, yo, you're not gonna be in here to help me figure it out. And then
It's just like I just trust him so much.
She's like, you better be done by the time I get to help.
No, it's just like I trust his ability so much. Like I know he's gonna create something that I'm gonna love. So it's just like I ask him, okay, I have this idea in my head. I want this and that. He puts it together. Like I don't even have to be in the room. And then when I do come back and hear it, sometimes it's perfect. Sometimes it's like, oh, maybe we can add this and that. So it's just like we just work together that way. But most of the time, I just trust him with my vision, and he gets it. So.
As an artist, your mama, she's pissed off because I have to be in the studio for 3 hours or 4, till 1 o'clock in the morning. She think I'm doing somebody else. Or in my case, my boyfriend mad. He said I can't come over today, so what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to reschedule for next week. And so when you find somebody that can
These are
actually,
personal experiences. that
Yeah.
she's discussing.
I'm preaching. I'm attesting. So it's good that you guys have that in common because that really helps an artist flourish when your partner supports what you do.
Yes, exactly.
Because if your partner got the shit face every time you're ready to go to the studio, it kind of like te desencanta, which means I don't know how to let me find the words in English. Desencanto. It's not the movie Encanto. It's like the opposite of that. Okay,
But
you just get discouraged,
Because financially
sure.
that could be an issue. When you dating somebody who's an artist, like for example, you as a producer, equipment is not cheap.
Yeah.
And then for her as the artist, makeup is not cheap, clothes, making sure she has enough for like different. Okay. But yeah, so it's just things aren't.
my boyfriend made my beat. How much it cost you? Nothing.
That's your advantage.
Nothing.
You don't hear?
I had to give him some cheeks that night, but it was
really?
okay.
You feel the mic too. No, but that's a good position to be in. And
Yeah, that's a very good position.
Oh my God! What's interesting about it is there's very few Latin producers, I think, in this area. The ones that are good, name gets out. So how do you maintain focus with Janira's projects? And you got other folks hitting you up and saying, "Hey, I want this beat. I want this." How do you manage that?
Pretty much. I mean, it's pretty. I would say I'm pretty good at being a chameleon for like different artists. I've worked with
chameleon.
a lot of I definitely work with a lot of different styles of music. So it's been, I started out doing like EDM and then I got into trap music and stuff like that. And then later on I kind of picked up, I would say like reggaeton and Afrobeat probably like 2 years ago. Mainly because of Fuego, because I was in a session with Fuego one time and I didn't have any Afrobeats at the time. He was like, he just looked at me, you ain't got no Afrobeats? And I was like, nah. He was like, all right, man, get on that. And so from there, I was like, all right, cool. Because he had played a couple of songs that were like from this unreleased project at the time. And they were amazing. So I was like, yeah, let me get on that. Let me start doing this. So like the last 2 years, I've been working on reggaeton and Afrobeat. And, the stuff with Janira that came about as far as that reggaeton was kind of like a left field thing because we weren't trying to go that route. But we just got a lot of response from when we had put out her song Sucia, and then that just kind of went crazy. And then we're like, okay, let's just try this year, that prior year. But it's a different game plan this year. Try some different things out.
And so, which song got you identified from the Whammies as one of the top Latin artists in the area?
So for both of my nominations, it's been Calentura with J-Ho.
Okay.
Which is actually surprising because I think that was like my first reggaeton song that I even wrote in Spanish. So like to me when I hear it, like honestly, it's like kind of cringy, and I'm like, the lyrics I could have done better. Like, you know, as an artist, you kind of nitpick everything, especially it being like the first time I wrote something in Spanish, and like Spanish not even being my first language.
Right.
So, but then for people to like just hear and be like, oh, I like this song, or like for somebody to be like, oh, this is nominated for. The first nomination was for Elemento 7, which actually won my category, which I'm so grateful.
Oh,
Thank
cool,
you, everybody,
cool.
for voting.
Awesome.
Because of Calentura, I'm like, okay, maybe, you know, it's going somewhere. But I know I have a lot to improve on as far as my Latin writing. But I do love singing in Spanish, like the reggaeton. Like, I do like that lane. But right now, we're just more focused on the little softer side of me, because that's where we started, actually.
A softer side? I'm looking at all the hardcore videos that you put out there.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Like reggaeton heavy.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh, but you know, sometimes that's how artists usually have to come out. They have to come out all strong and you know all.
No, I agree.
Doing the wild shit, so that way once they're in, then they can calm down and be like, okay, bitches, I'm here.
No, it's true.
I've established. I have, you know, told you who the fuck I am, and now I'm gonna tone it down.
Right. Yeah.
Like we mentioned, Bad Bunny. We look at his situation. He's able to put, you know, slow it down and put out content because he started in that at that level.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
That's usually have to do it.
Yeah. So
first.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's actually creating a buzz. I think Latin music is creating a buzz. We call it here the District Renaissance, but it's a element in the DMV area to where music is exposed on a cultural level. And we saw that in the showcase, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she did an excellent performance.
Yes.
It was actually one of my favorites.
It was fire.
Thank you so much.
And to be an East Coast artist compared to like, there's a lot of Latin West Coast artists. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So to be an East Coast artist and represent, you know, singing in Spanish, that's definitely awesome.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Well, I think sometimes you're forced to choose sides, you know, and it like there's another artist called Gatis, which she's based in
New York. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
I know
coming
her.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dope. She's straight West Coast rap, like you know, Mexican rap, like straight up. And it's funny that exists in New York of all places, which is kind of crazy.
That's true.
And I mean, it's a good exposure of that genre. Speaking of, would you go that range, that level to the Mexican style rap?
Oh gosh,
ever?
I have no experience in that. I would not want to butcher it.
She's gonna come out with the checker shirt and her black lipstick.
That's right. That's right.
I do like black though.
Me too.
I can tell you like the darker colors. Yeah.
She's a dark individual.
I love that because I can be dark too.
And that definitely comes. I mean, all sides of your personality, truthfully, comes out in the music, and it comes out in the videos and all the visual content, which is what I assume your goal is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and obviously, it's like because with the Whammy situation. Now, have they closed the voting on that, or tell me the process on the Whammys with
So voting actually ends the 31st of this month.
Okay. So you need votes.
I do need
There's
votes.
votes to-
Like I've never seen so many artists in like one thing, but
That's another thing that discourages people, you know, like your friends from voting and helping you out. It's just like these pages, instead of just letting people, making it easy for your friends to support you, they want you to download this and they want you to, you know, enter this and then you subscribe and then you got to verify your email. So a lot of people literally midway, they just say, you know what, I'm not even going to do it. So you already lost a vote.
I know.
Just because of the way that they set it up.
The problem is that it's a numbers game. I'm sure that there's folks that the Whammies have to answer to at the end of the day. So, hey, was this even worth it? Yeah, it was worth it.
Where
They got 30,000.
Hey, where my DMV hackers at? I need somebody to answer this page.
So if you haven't already, definitely take the time to listen to Janara's music and vote. 5 categories, you said?
Yes, sir.
5 categories of entertainment she's hitting y'all with.
She cook, she dance.
But like I said, it's good exposure, especially in the Latin genre of music in this area. I haven't seen anything like it in years. It's almost at the same level that you can see the local talking about somebody specifically. The way she presented it.
But
Lord.
you know what I'm saying? When an artist can dance, she can sing, she can write her own music. It's just like you are every producer and every record label's dream. You know what I'm saying? Because not many people have the whole combo. It's just like, okay, I can sing, but I can't write my own music. I can dance, but if I'm dancing and singing at the same time, I'm gonna forget my lyrics. You know, it's just
it's hard actually.
Yeah, it is. Hey, trust me. I've been
And
doing
y'all
this.
sped up the music too.
Yeah, I've
at
been
the
doing
Latin
this.
show.
That was Yanni, DJ. Shout out to
was
DJ Yanni.
Yeah,
I was like, woo, that was a
I've had my
workout.
share. You know what I'm saying? I've had my share getting my girls together,
might
doing
have
a
been
whole
4 or 5
set and this
pitch
and this
all
and that, and dancing and performing.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, because I've been there, done that. When you're the type of artist that you can dance, sing, and still to me, her joint was flawless. She didn't,
you.
you know, like while she was dancing and doing, I'm like, damn, she was able to bend down and got up, and she could still catch her. She was like, and you know, she just kept going. Like there was no, like, okay,
Lord.
she got a good set of lungs. She's got, you know, endurance.
Girl, no, I was huffing and
her
puffing
knees.
that whole time.
She got the Megan knees. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So she's good. So it's very, very good. So I applaud you for doing that. You know what I'm saying. And the more that you do it, and the more that you perfect it, trust me that I guarantee that you're gonna go far in the industry. So me personally, I wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
And I you know, from your first performance that I saw, you know, you did very, very well.
Thank you.
So I want to
appreciate
add,
I give her 3 stars.
out of what? 3?
Yeah, it's only
Okay.
3, the 3
3
buttons,
out of 3.
right? It's a little
Oh,
3
yeah,
stars,
yeah.
you know, so all 3.
Okay.
She got them all.
Good. So I wanted to add something else based on Neil. You shouldn't have started it because I want to say this.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
Okay, it's a competitive nature out there, and we've seen it. Although we try to present all love when it comes to music, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're an artist in this game, especially in the Latin game, there's some serious artists here. There's some serious producers here. So if your shit ain't tight, don't come. And I say that because I've seen it.
Yeah, like there's one thing about open mics. The only thing I hate about open mics, dog. It's like, okay, it's meant to give everybody a chance, but I think that for you promoters, and as a matter of fact, let's try.
But
You talking about what sort of that?
Oh shit.
the name comes out of blue. You're like, I heard that name before. Oh, I heard those lyrics before.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen those dance moves before. And it's like whatever vision they have of them being an artist just because they have exposure on social media. I can tell you from these 2 folks here, this shit is not a game. It's serious business. So,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? So
I
make sure
recommend-
your
I-
stuff is
I-
on
I
point.
approve that message.
And I mean, it's just simple. I would say the same to the hip hop artists as well as Latin artists, whatever genre you are.
Either you have talent or you don't have talent. And the same thing goes for producers. You guys over there making a little beatbox and stuff, and then you come in, hey, you should check my shit. You want to hear my beat? And
My
then you
shit is
send
so
me some
dope.
stuff
I
that
bought this
sounds...
deep beat for $10.
No,
Like,
you
come on
send
here.
me some shit that sounds like you were off acid when you made it. No, it's a problem for me. You know,
Wow.
leave the shrooms alone and write me something when you're sober.
Oh my
So
god.
it goes the same thing. From artists to producers, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And the beautiful thing is that they're a couple and they're in sync.
There it
The
is right
music,
there.
She provides the lyrics, the good looks, the sexiness, the dance step. But he's like, here, baby, here's some beats. Can you imagine
Oh
waking
my
up in the
God.
morning? Can you imagine waking up in the morning? Here, baby, I got some beats for you. I'm like, oh,
Here, baby, I
shit.
got some-
That's how it
Penny
be
winner
like.
right there.
Yeah,
Fuck the
that's-
chocolate.
I got some huevos and some beats for breakfast. What's up with that?
Oh
Look, that's as an artist, I love that shit. Somebody,
Right.
hey, baby, guess what?
It's the truth.
I got a whole volume
I'm a
set
night
just for you.
owl.
You can pick whatever one you want. I got 10 songs for you. Pick whichever one you want. I'm like, oh my.
When it works, it works. When it doesn't, you have Hector Lavoe.
Oh, no.
No, I'm just kidding. But
And one of y'all start sniffing lines of coke, turn into Scarface and shit.
Oh,
and
right,
everything
right. It
starts
turns crazy.
depressing. You start
Chill.
cheating and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez,
And
nah.
the scandals, paparazzi. You don't want that life.
Oh, hell
let's
no.
let's
Hell
keep it
no.
simple. Let's keep it loving. Let's keep it supportive.
that's
And let's keep it PG.
That-
add a little, you know what I'm saying? If you want to add a little 13 in there once in a while.
But as you can see, we've been through quite some travels within the past couple months, particularly with you guys doing the showcase and just exposing the talent that is here and existing. So, like Neil said, we commend you for your efforts. Continue to shine and do well in this year, no matter what the outside circumstances, COVID or not.
Yeah.
you
And
know,
keep it PG.
brings to
Please
you.
don't turn Takesha on us. Or
What's Keisha?
Takesha.
Tokisha? What's wrong with Tokisha?
I like her. I like her.
I like her too. You know what I'm saying? But if you have planning a family in the future and kids, you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it the way that you do.
What?
She keeps it PG though, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She blows it because sometimes people blow up. They want to get their tetas done and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Change
Oh,
their appearance.
no.
I'm saying
No.
you look good the way you are.
Thank you.
Dale. That's what I'm trying to
No,
say.
I
Okay,
do want to
that's
keep
fair.
it natural. Like
Yeah,
I want to keep it
no.
natural.
I mean, if you want to get your shit done, hey, I'm not talking about you. Hey, if they sad, you gotta lift them up. Put some tape on them. I don't give a shit.
Tape
What I'm
maybe
saying
maybe
is-
after my second
Ain't
child.
nothing wrong with a
yeah.
mommy makeover.
No,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
not yet. There's nothing wrong with the BBLs or whatever.
You
What I'm
gotta
saying
get
is just keep the essence and the purity of your. Don't change. A lot of the industries try to make these female artists turn into sluts and turn into whores, and that innocence or that beauty that you had in your gift that made you want to do it in the beginning gets tainted. So now you're expected to perform half naked. Now you're expected to write raunchy songs and this and that. What I'm trying to just say is don't lose your essence in the rising because you're gonna rise. So what I'm saying is just be yourself. Don't let
Always,
nobody
yeah.
change you. And I don't give a fuck how much money they got unless they're one of those Arabs. You know what I'm saying? You might want to consider some shit.
Yeah.
But just basically don't let people
Shout out
change
to
who
the
you
Arabs.
are and
Yeah.
turn you into something that you don't feel comfortable with being just to make it to the top. That's
No,
all I'm
definitely.
saying.
No, I like that though. I like that advice because like me, like I'm not the type that's gonna change just for like clout or just because you have more money or if I'm not gonna work with you just because you have more than I
Right.
do. Like I have to be comfortable. I have to be happy. And at the end of the day, it's like, I like that advice. Like, I feel like we more, like,
Oh,
especially
you see,
us.
I do talk sense.
I feel like
Took her
more
forever
females
to
do
get
need
it
to hear
out. No, I'm
that.
just kidding.
But at the end of the day, like, sometimes I do like to show a little skin here and there. But
No,
at the
yeah,
same,
no,
but I
no,
do
being
keep it
se-
classy
there's
too.
There's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
thing with being sexy,
Like
and there's one thing with
Beyonce
having
or-
your bembas out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think what Neil
Like-
was saying, like, do it on your terms.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
do
yeah.
it. Do it on
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
terms and keep.
Kids,
You could be. You
bembas.
could be very sexy. You could be seductive. Hey, trust me. Everybody has, but it's just a difference with being seductive and sexy, and there's just a difference with someone turning you into a cold slut just to get the attention that you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they feel
yeah.
that you need to get. And a lot of women out there will change their whole image. You know what I'm saying? They will change the style of music. They'll be like, oh look, I don't even want you to do R&B anymore. I want you to just straight do reggaeton. And you be like, but I'm not comfortable as a reggaeton. Well, if that's what you want, then this is what you're gonna need to do. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of artists say, you know what? I'm giving an opportunity, so I'm gonna do it just because I really want this and just to get my foot in the door. There's a lot of reasons, a lot of excuses, but what I'm saying is just don't get trapped there. You know, even if you choose to, because everybody's entitled to do what the fuck they want to. But what I'm saying is just don't let it change your essence as a female, and don't be one of those females
As a lady?
that every time somebody
woman,
looks
a
you up
queen.
or whatever is gonna be like, oh, mira esa puta, oh, ese
Yeah,
güero,
no,
oh,
no.
esa loca, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It
No, I get that. Yeah, it's something, especially because I do have a son.
Yeah.
He's about to be 8 this year, so it's like I do have to kind of keep it.
Tío, why is mommy shaking her nalgas like that? Oh my god.
No, I mean there are some songs, of course, where I cuss and it's not appropriate. But like those are the type of songs that I just don't want to show my son. But then he is very involved with my music too, like the PG things, I guess. Let's say PG.
My kids are too.
Yeah,
That's
because
good.
he likes my music. He likes how I sing. So me and him, we ask him, "Do you like the song?" And then he could be like, "Yes." And then we're like, "Okay, we're gonna put it out."
Hey, listen, another trick for you too. Somebody always told me when it comes to music, always play the music for your kids. As an artist, always play it for your kids. If your kids like it, it's gonna be a hit.
Yep, that's what
If
we
you
say,
play
yeah.
it and your kids walk away, you be like, shit.
I miss.
I'm like, hey, Jay, we need to go back to the studio because Manuelito didn't like what we did.
Yeah, no, that's literally what we say all the time.
But it's hard with kids nowadays though, because their influences are much different.
But because of the fact that they're so easily influenced with everything that they're watching and listening to, then that's how you know what's going to be popular or not. Like the stupid little freaking, YouTube parents. They're just doing stupid stuff with their kids, and the kids, oh my God, I love what she's doing with her kid. And it's just little things that trap kids. So if you can trap their attention for more than 13 seconds, you're winning.
Yeah,
I agree.
that is
You're
true.
freaking winning. And when it comes to music, especially, if you play it and you see a little baby, babies, If
Babies
you can't get
know.
a baby to dance, you better throw that shit in the trash. Just delete the whole shit
Oh
from your
my
computer.
God.
Don't even
That's the
leave it there
best
taking up
test.
space.
That goes out
Just
to those
delete the
artists
whole
I was
shit.
talking about earlier.
Like, yeah, like always, if you want to test your music out, if you want to test it out, and you really want to see if it's a hit, especially if it's a dance joint, make sure that there's some kids around. And if you see a child dancing, you have a winner.
Yep.
I agree. I agree.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
So,
That's for all the
so
promoters.
as we launched off on 2022, what projects you guys got going on now?
You can talk.
Alright, so pretty much for 2022, I mean, we already got 4 songs lined up for the first 4 months of 2022.
Okay. Dope.
We got a collab coming with Obi.
Okay.
um,
Who's that guy? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, he was
Shout
at
out
the
to Obi.
showcase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I was about to say, damn.
No, I'm messing. Shout out to
Obi.
Obi.
Obi and Maya.
Yeah, Obi.
Yeah, Obi.
Yeah, so I mean, he delivered on this record. It was dope. But like I
Cool,
said,
cool.
we're definitely coming to the softer side with stuff. Definitely showing people that Janira herself is very versatile. The whole her whole essence is pretty much just a wild card. You know what I'm saying? We want to stick to that. She's very versatile. So this year we're really going into the lane of singing. She loves to sing, which it was kind of like we were kind of caught off track last year because the reggaeton kind of came in, but we were like, okay, cool.
Right.
That was something the party vibes, but people don't know is that Janira can like sing. So
Which
that's
is very
kinda the
few.
route. Yeah, it's very
Do
very
you
few, so.
do you have anything in mind? You want to just go ahead and give us a little line
Oh,
or two?
she's such-
I knew
Can
somebody
I
was going to
hear
ask me.
it? Can I hear a little bit, please?
She needs a couple more shots before she does.
Honestly,
Una
yeah.
capela,
Give me 8 bars
una
right
vainita.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
You want to?
I don't
It's
even
up
know
to
what to do. Like, I'm like blanking. She caught
Just
me off
take
guard.
one of your. Hey, this happens all the time. They're gonna do it to you with the big boys.
Oh, I
I'm just
know.
preparing you for the big leagues. Okay, so just think of one of the songs that you're releasing. One of the 4 that you have. Un pedacito. You don't have to do the whole song. Just your favorite part on one of the songs that you're writing now. Boom, hit it, go.
Honestly, I can't even remember.
Yeah, you can do the,
I can't
the
even-
chorus of Confide.
Confide.
You need the beat.
I blanked. Nah.
You need the beat.
I was gonna
Hey, you
do.
the beat man. Y'all
How
know
does
the-
one?
Wow.
How does one of the songs start off? Do like the intro one.
I'm trying to do the song with Nico, and I don't even
yeah.
remember it.
Oh wow.
Remember the lines? of that one?
So you
And
Well,
speed
don't-
down,
that
speed
was-
down.
that was- Yeah,
What's your
okay.
name?
Speed down,
Alexa,
Nico.
call Nico.
Jeez.
That was in the first half. Yeah, you see.
I really don't.
So we caught off guard and we
Yeah, I don't
apologize
even
for that.
remember my like. I'm
We'll
just
work
so,
on it.
like,
We'll work on it. We'll work on it. We'll be at home and be like, yo, sing your line right now.
No, what you do, what
Off
you
the random.
right?
And,
You
like, she has
post
to be able
it
to send me
and
a
you put it
line.
out there. You tag
Yeah.
us and we'll circulate
You need to
that.
practice that because that's gonna happen to you a lot.
I know,
Mira-
and I knew it was gonna
Mira
happen
Simon
today
Cowell.
too.
Especially at the radio stations, like when you're doing the actual, like when you're in one of those radio stations, they'll be like, "Hey, so you want to go ahead and let us hear a little line?" Because your people want to hear you live. They want to hear you a
Yeah.
cappella. They want to hear what you really sound like without the auto tunes
Yeah.
and shit like that.
True.
So.
Gotcha for Garico group, man. We're gonna go ahead and put a video together, just raw.
That works.
So we'll tag all of
We'll
y'all
tag
too.
y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
here
tag
y'all
all
go.
of us.
Yes.
And that's it.
Please do.
We'll change all.
So that way when she
Speaking
blows, she
of-
can't deny that she know me. I'm be like, I don't give a fuck what she say. We was there
No, I'm go-
together.
and I'm
She
gonna
already
remember
know
this
you can
too.
sing. I don't know why
I'll be
she
like, oh
playing.
shit, she put me on the spot. I
And when
couldn't
she's
even
getting,
deliver.
and
Nah, she
then
know.
when they're interviewing her for her Grammy, she's gonna be like, I remember Neil, the first lady, told me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That was my inspiration. When they ask her, what inspired you? Be like, that. I remember this one time.
She gonna be on The Voice. No, I'm just kidding. But so where can people find you at? Where can they check you out and vote for you?
So mostly I'm on Instagram. Facebook is a little.
Don't
a
go on
little
Facebook.
slow.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's a little
Don't
slow.
do that. Just say what you have to say. Don't go on Facebook.
So my Instagram is.
That is bad advice. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. But anyway, go ahead.
My Instagram is Gigi May G. It's not Gigi Me. I don't know what you said earlier, but it's Gigi May G.
I said that.
No, you said something
He
weird.
said GG Mag, but,
Yeah.
but it's because he put the Y in the G.
Oh yeah, I put the
Yeah,
Y
yeah,
in the G.
It's
My
alright.
bad.
Yeah, it's good.
Sorry.
So
So
Maggie.
You know, Maggie.
But yeah, in the link in my bio, that's where I have like a little link for the whammies where you can vote. I also
Good,
have a link to where you can pre-save my song, which is gonna come out on my birthday in like
When's your birthday?
4 days, like on Saturday.
Okay.
So,
Happy future birthday.
January 22nd, I'm actually putting out my first song of the year too. It was a throwaway song actually, like for last year.
And what's it called?
It's called Confide. So it's coming out Saturday
Cool,
at
cool.
6 p.m. So
Yeah. You'd be like 21. That's good.
Wait, what?
So you're turning 21? That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm turning
Yeah.
21.
That's what you tell them.
Yeah.
Jay, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at jmedina301. That's mainly where I'm at. As far as that, YouTube, I got a couple beats on there, J Medina Beats. Yeah.
Yeah, check out my primo, yo. Check out my primo, man.
Stop by
Yeah,
your
he
beats
about
off
to
YouTube.
blow up and do
True.
big things. You know what I'm saying? Check out my cousin.
Stop by your beats off YouTube and check out Jay Medina, please.
Check out my fourth cousin, man. Yeah. Don't be
I-
lit.
Long lost
I appreciate-
family.
I appreciate y'all for sitting down with us and basically talking about what you got going on. We actually hadn't talked to y'all since the showcase, so this was a good.
We ain't talked since last year, man.
Good.
Oh yeah, pretty
Crazy
much.
since
Yeah.
last year. It's crazy. It's been
It's
a
been a
minute.
long time.
It was good to catch up, and again, shout out to Obi. We'll talk about some stuff he's got coming on at a later date. But we appreciate y'all, of course.
No, we
You're welcome to
appreciate you,
come here
appreciate you.
anytime.
Yes, best wishes. 2020
Thank you,
in
thank you.
abundance
Yeah, we'll
for
be
you
back.
both.
We'll be back. We're gonna be.
Of
giving
course,
you
your
all the
cousin.
Next
Hey,
time.
hey,
Giving
I
you
know
all
where
the
you live at,
updates.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Giving you
I'll
all the
see you at the
updates.
family functions and shit.
Yeah.
And we are running over time. We got Salvador Radio coming up, but we'll be back after this break. Latin Vibes Radio. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Track, I never lack, and they know that's a fact. Yeah, I'm looking for the fans in the stands. Rubber bands, diamonds flooding both hands. He can't catch me in the light, cause I might catch a flight. But he catch me in the night, cause it's tight and I bite. Ha, get it right. Versatility a million. Switch it up so much they call me the chameleon. Soy la diva que causa mucha destrucción. Mucha envidia, pero siempre es la situación. I don't think they want it. Fuck with how I flaunt it. She know she like my style, but she act like she ain't own it. He know that I get wild. He act like he don't condone it. Yeah, this talent speaking loud. Barely have to go promote it. Yeah, they say that I do not miss, yeah, I'm too cold, so he ice out my wrist, yeah. Only if he insists, putting rocks on my fist, cause he do what I wish, yeah, you wish, yeah. Dicen que yo siempre gano, yeah, más caliente que el verano, yeah. Una cosa mi mente, voy para arriba, nadie me alcanza, la única diva. We pull up and make these niggas wanna pay attention. He may stay up on your line, but he in my mansion. We pull up and all these bitches gonna feel the tension. Ain't no stopping what we doing, there ain't no prevention. Passion, G, night out. Esta reina no juega con los que es mío. Desconfío en gente desconocido. Chinga lo mío o te parto con martillo. Mi misma sangre me tiene el corazón frío. Calm down, te bastiste con una jodedora que no razona, voy por título campeona. Y siempre detectado a rival. Muerdo a mi presa como víbora fatal. Inmovilizo con el veneno del mismo odio que me dieron. Energía negativa es alimento, pero doy la gracia por el intento. Calm down, te bastiste con una jodedora que no razona, voy por título campeona. Y siempre detectado a rival. Muerdo a mi presa como víbora fatal. Lo ahora, tengo la corona. Lo quiero ahora, tengo la corona. They say that I do not miss, yeah. I'm too cold, so he ice out my wrist, yeah. Only if he insists, putting rocks on my fist, cause he do what I wish, yeah, you wish, yeah. We pull up and make these niggas wanna pay attention. He may stay up on your line, but he in my mansion. We pull up and all these bitches gonna feel the tension. Ain't no stopping what we doing, there ain't no prevention.
Jay Medina made the banger.
It's the summer air that makes me smile. Baby, I feel you, I see you, I need you, I breathe you. And this time I know that the stars have aligned. I want you to hold me forever like my favorite sweater. 'Cause this time I know that the stars have aligned. It's the winter air that drives me wild. It's the darkness in your eyes. In your eyes. It's the way you love me. We create fire. It's the passion in your eyes. Baby, I feel you, I see you, I need you, I breathe you. And this time I know that the stars have aligned. I want you to hold me forever like my favorite sweater. 'Cause this time I know that the stars have aligned.
Baby, you haunt me the way you want me, the way you making me feel, the way you all up on me. You got me losing my breath, causing a heart stoppage. I skipped a beat, I thought I might have lost it. You stole it and ran, you so cold how you handle it. Candlelit dinners mean nothing to you. Channeling animalistic behavior, so famished I need me a taste of you, boo. So don't ghost me, I know we could be so much more. Supposed to be us till forever and more. But you opened my chest and then baby you tore out my heart, left it right on the floor. Never meant to be with you, now I wanna be with you, but you always leave for someone else.
Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the tea on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on this, and my bitches owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno, dos, tres, and I hate they can't hold me. And I show my face in the case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. and finding peace. But honestly, that sound like a fake shade on me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Me gusta tu sabor, me llenas de amor y me quitas el dolor cuando hacemos el amor. Bajo el sol otoñal, cuando el vino entra por mi boca, el amor despierta en tus ojos, saciando nuestra sed. Vino como el vino, nos acostamos por el río. Todo es divino. Tus besos saben a vino. Los rayos del sol queman nuestros cuerpos. Necesito más de ti para poder vivir. Borracha de tu amor, por la dulzura del vino, conquistas.
What the? Hey, we're back, Latin Vibes Radio, and we have a special guest, La Salvadoreña. How are you? Happy New Year.
I'm so happy
Feliz
to be here.
Año
Sorry I wasn't able
Nuevo.
to meet with you all in person.
Yes, yes. And I apologize. I think we got our messages crossed because I thought you might have an opportunity to come, but yeah, we worked it
No,
out.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Janira says hi.
Neil says
Hi,
too.
I know I saw her when you.
Jamie
Oh my
Dina
goodness,
says
her
hi.
voice is so beautiful. I love that. I love that cover she did of the
Yeah,
weekend.
and that was Janira, just so y'all
Neil
know.
Medina says hi too.
Neil Medina
Hi.
says hi. You remember her loud and proud at the showcase,
Yes.
announcing with me, co-hosting. And I don't know if you met Vic before, but Vic is our co-host.
Nice to meet you. No, I think this is the first time
My
we meet.
sister from another mister.
And she actually was at the showcase. You were at the showcase, and she got an opportunity to check out all the awesome talent.
Okay, nice.
So you recently got back from El Salvador. How recently did you go?
Yes, I think it was like 3 weeks ago. I went like the last 2 weeks of December, so really, really recent. It was really nice. My family, we all hadn't gone together at the same time. So I have 3 brothers. And as a little kid, I would go almost every year. But, you know, once my parents had my other 3 brothers, they were like, okay, it's getting expensive. So they kind of stopped going. And it was the first time really that one of my brothers was experiencing the country. So it was nice to be back and for them to get to reconnect with their roots. I'm the oldest, so I kind of have had more, you know, of a connection and speak the language a little bit better. They, you know, struggle a little bit more, right, with their more like speaking in Spanglish, but it was fun. It was great.
What area is your family from in El Salvador?
So we're from San Salvador and San Miguel, so we were kind of in those areas.
Okay.
But yeah, it was nice.
Cool. Yeah, I had some interesting experiences there within the past 2 weeks. Fun stuff. Just like you, I brought the rum back, as you see.
Yeah.
Experience anywhere else, which was definitely refreshing. I got very used to the macas everywhere.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
Those hammocks are the best.
Yeah. Everywhere I went, somebody's like, "Hey, you want a hamaca? You want to sit in a hamaca?" I was like, "Sure." And then I walk and go somewhere else. You want to sit
It's
in a hamaca?
part of the living room. Like they
Yeah.
installed like things in the walls
Yep.
as part of the living room. So every living room has to have one. So at least in that side of El Salvador, near the beach, right? The more
Yeah,
they're near the water, fresh air.
that's
In
true.
the city, it's not that common, but some places have them. But yeah, I actually started a docu-series
Awesome.
about my experience in El Salvador. So the first episode's out on my YouTube page. And I'm excited to kind of take people into, get to know my family, get to know what it's been like for me to go to El Salvador. And I also have a docu-series about the making of my album and going to El Salvador and doing a press tour there and all of that.
Okay.
So I will definitely be sending you those links.
Yeah. Send the post because we'll repost it. We definitely don't have an issue with that.
And
I
that
would
kind of
love
segues
that,
into
yes.
a question that I had for you. So when you go to El Salvador, do you show your music? Do you ever have performances for, back at home showing your family? If so, like, how is that like? How was that experience like?
Definitely. So I just released my first like body of work album last year, and I got to do a press tour. We had like a huge billboard, a digital billboard in El Salvador, so that was like was such a big deal for me. And just getting to go to all the major channels and really talk about being Salvadoran, growing up born in the US, but that also really appreciated my roots and the music, and them welcoming me and like taking it all in was like super exciting for me. I was really nervous and scared. I didn't know. I kind of knew how Salvadorans raised here were reacting to my music, but I didn't know how people, actually in the motherland were going to react to it. And yeah, thankfully I was very welcomed. I went to the small pueblo where my parents are from too, and they have like festivales patronales, what they call. So it's like their big festivals where the city is like pretty much just partying. And they were like, you need to come perform for our pueblo. So
awesome.
I'm gonna try to go perform for them next year. But yeah, it's been such a blessing to be able to share that music, especially because my parents, they immigrated when they were like in their 20s. So they've lived here for such a long time, right? And they wanted me to be like, they would say, oh no, you have to go to college, say una profesional, which I did do still, right? But they were like very like not wanting me to be an artist at first. And now they've changed, right? They've seen, okay, this is something that she's passionate about and she loves, and they've accepted it. So it was a big deal for me, definitely, to be taken a little bit more serious from them too.
Haven't you been singing for quite a long time though? I guess it took them a while to kind of.
They need to see promising.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's because unlike other artists, which I'm so proud of artists here in the area that just dived in fully into music, I never had the courage to do that. So even now, like I still work a job, I've stayed full time at the office. I work for a civil rights organization, and I've just been trying to balance that because for me, it's still been sort of like a hobby. So that's why I think I would talk about one day I'm going to release an album, but I think that they didn't believe me after a while because 7 years went by and I didn't release anything. So but I think that time was needed for me to really get to know myself, get to know the story that I wanted to tell, what is it that I wanted to share, what are the themes I want to discuss in my music. And I think it's making me a better artist, but I still have a long way to go. Like I listen to my music and I'm always like, oh, it could be so much better. And I've met a lot of amazing producers that I'm collaborating with now, and I'm exploring different genres too. But, I still am working at my civil rights organization. And I think during the pandemic, I've learned a lot about myself because I feel like if I wasn't working that job, I would be anxious all the time about how I'm going to pay the bills. But if I wasn't doing music, I would be miserable all the time because I'm not doing what I love, right? So I have found a nice balance that works for me right now. I would love to be able to do this full time one day, but I just think that I'm not there yet. And that's one thing that I always tell artists, like, if you feel like you're not there yet, like it's okay to do both, right? But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now in my life, right? That could change, crossing my fingers.
As an artist, I think that like you're the second person, because she said it earlier too, that sometimes she'll write something and then she'll hear it and she'll be like, oh damn, I could have did that so much better. I think that it's just so clear that we like that. So I you're the second person I've heard her say that today. And that is the one of the biggest truth that a lot of artists is that we are our biggest critics.
But I
Yeah,
think
and that could be paralyzing at times, you know.
I think it's
But yeah.
refreshing as well because then you understand what depth you have as an artist. You know what I mean? If you take things, which goes to what we were talking about, that type of artist that looks at things on the surface, because you have social media artists that all they do is they look at what they see and emulate it, imitate it, whatever. But there's no depth because they're going to put a song out and say, "Oh, it's a hit."
Yeah.
Until it doesn't get any views, then they're like, man, maybe it wasn't a hit. And then they try again. But to have the depth tells you that you're refined as an artist. You know what I mean? Which is a good trait to have.
Yeah, one of the things that I learned too as an artist is just that if you're not comfortable with your own baby, then other people won't be. So it's a good thing that we have that issue, that we have this need to perfect things, because you have to be comfortable with your creativity. You have to be comfortable with your baby and be like, look what I did. You see it?
No, take it back. No, I'm just kidding.
That ain't mine.
So you said for the first time you got to experience, El Salvador got to experience your music that you, and so you got a welcome reception, good feedback overall.
Yes, definitely. I think, you know, some folks have listened to it and they're like, oh, so I did cumbia. That's the genre that I'm in. And so when I went there, you know, some folks were like, oh, that doesn't really sound like cumbia. And others were like, oh, I love this. It's more cumbia urbano. And you know, cumbia is such a genre that has so many subgenres. There's psychedelic cumbia from Peru.
Right.
You know, there's just all these different, you know, cumbias. There's cumbia rebajada from Mexico, and then the cumbia more tradicional in Colombia. And yeah, you know, in El Salvador, our cumbia is very much more orquesta, like Sonora Dinamita type style, because we were very much influenced by Colombia. And I didn't have an orquesta. I didn't have trumpets, you know, to do a lot of this, you know, music to make it sound like the cumbia that Salvadorans listen to. So I had more of an electric production, right? You know, someone making these instrumentals for me who's amazing. His name is John Luis Colano. He's half Venezuelan, half French, and just an amazing musician. He's done salsa and a bunch of different genres. And now I have the opportunity to re-record my entire album and make it sound more Salvadoran, more Colombian, you know, because I'm actually re-recording with an orquesta. So I'm going to have, you know, live trumpets, you know, and I love salsa. I think I really want to explore maybe doing at least one song, collaborating with someone to do a salsa, just from the experience of re-recording my music with this orquesta. Love trumpets. And yeah, I just think I'm so excited because even though some folks liked it, I know that there was also, I did get a lot of good feedback, and I'm listening to it, and I'm hoping that what I'm able to release soon, I think I'm going to be a lot more proud, and hopefully I want to feel happy with the product. I think that's the most important thing for me. You know, if somebody doesn't like it, at least I can have that satisfaction that I'm fully did the best that I could do.
Yeah, you're content with your work. That, you know, everybody could be like, I don't think whatever. I like it.
Well, it's tough, particularly in Latin genres, because, like, if you look at the realm of dance, bachata is taking over like crazy. 20 years ago, you wouldn't see bachata anywhere, like in the clubs, especially in this area.
If they keep dancing that snake dance, that's going to end pretty soon.
They dance the what?
If they do that, they keep doing that little snakes. They're going to ruin bachata. Dominicans are going to go on strike, and then people just going to stop playing in Dominican bands. They're going to be like, you know what?
But as
people being real disrespectful. So
as urbanized as Latin music has gotten, some people would say that salsa is dying out, and the fact that you have youthful artists maintaining that type of culture, cumbia as well. I think it definitely brings kind of a historical pullback of that type of music, and then brings it to today. Urbanizes it somewhat, but I still think it's it's representative of what needs to happen. You know what I mean?
That's all. Well, I was just telling her that it's just like I'm noticing is that the more new music comes out, like orquestas, bands, the music that made our countries the popular, you know, that gave us the sound or the certain culture, it's like it's disappearing. So when I hear people be like, "Oh, I don't like salsa, take that off," I'll be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just say you
You're
don't like
offended.
salsa. What the or when they be like, ew, bachata, like the kids, oh my God, bachata, take it. What's wrong with you, you little trapper? I don't understand. Like it's just it's like if we could incorporate the stuff that we've learned with our music in the past and still at least keep that essence. Like when people go to the clubs and you bring a whole band, I want to see a trumpet player, the drummer, you know. That's just exciting. Yeah. But when you just see Fulanita on the stage, at least she had dancers. Some people don't just show by themselves. They're just standing in the stage. You just hear the crickets. Hi, my name is Elena, and I'm going to sing. We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
So you touch in cumbia, you touch in salsa. What other genres of Latin music do you or any other?
So I think I'm always going to try to focus on cumbia for sure. Okay. Like that's going to be the main genre. At least that's what I wanted to be. Like I already have sort of my second album ideas, almost finishing that, which will tie into Cumbias Amargadas, the first album. And I'm re-recording the first album too, right, with the orquesta. But on the side, I am working and collaborating with other artists, and I'm going to be doing a little bit more urbano, like reggaeton, and I really respect.
Did you say Gigi?
You know, what'd you say?
Did you say Gennaro? Did I hear that?
She's giving me Selena vibes.
Oh yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
You know,
you're
I'm trying to.
You're giving me
make
like
it
that.
happen.
You're giving me like Selena's vibes.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You got that.
Oh, thank you.
Coming
definitely.
soon.
I definitely want to collaborate with her too. But yeah, I think right now, actually, I know that she's been working on like reggaeton songs too. So that's kind of the next song that I'm going to actually release. And I've been kind of working on finishing this to release by next week, crossing my fingers. I'm not sure yet. So it's either going to release next week or like first week of February.
Okay.
We already shot the music video and everything. It's going to be a reggaeton song. And I'm so nervous.
Is it based in El Salvador or no? It is?
Oh, that's dope.
How did I know that? Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's awesome. A Salvadoran reggaeton video. That's going to be crazy right now.
I'm super. I'll give you guys like a teaser of like what the music video is going to be. So I have my small fashion brand, my little business. And so I pretty much run my business from my basement because, you know, that's where I rent a basement, you know. I live in a basement with my boyfriend. That's where we're living right now in Virginia.
Basementers. I live in a basement too, so go ahead. I ain't mad.
Yes. Yo, the struggle is real. These housing prices are not getting lower. So yeah, my parents live upstairs. I rented a house so that my parents could live upstairs with my little brother, like trying to help them out too. So, you know, it really saved us during the pandemic to split rent this way. You know, we're starting to look for our own place too. We're going to get an apartment soon. Awesome. But anyways, long story short, we turned my basement into the music video, you know, scene. And I'm going to be a queso traficante, which is a made up word, but instead of being a narcotraficante, right, like a drug dealer, it's just a parody, and I'm kind of dealing queso, the cheese. Because I know some.
Oh wait, what type of queso? You know what I'm saying? Because the quality.
Queso duro.
Queso duro.
I just said.
Queso duro. Yeah, it's important. You know what I'm saying? You don't want just any type of queso. Because like Swiss cheese, the one with the holes in it, I don't like that queso. So if you was in
solamente pupusa cheese only. That's how we rock.
Queso fresco. I like queso
fresco. Yeah.
Yes. Or that. Or queso frito. Hey, Dominicans, we get down with queso frito.
All kinds of cheese, and I'm excited. Hopefully, it gets received well.
We done gone from performing with live bands to eating blocks of cheese.
I do want to say this, and what did you bring from the airport?
What you smuggle in?
Yeah, what'd you smuggle in? Because I want to see if we match each other.
We brought like this time we actually didn't bring pollo campero, which I'm shocked.
We did.
But we brought the rum.
You brought tamales wrapped up individually in little packets, and they didn't stop you?
No.
You know, we put it in. We checked back, so we put it like within the clothes.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead.
Yeah, we actually didn't get in trouble. I was like,
he almost got in trouble for his package. His little tamale package.
Oh no.
His little tamale.
Don't laugh. Don't.
Not putting them out like that.
You caught it, right? You caught it. You caught it. Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
Flor de caña.
Anyway, yeah, that's what it is. I got in trouble for the big tamale packets.
Oh,
But anyway,
no.
so we smuggled 24 pounds of various items from panes.
Wow.
Bunnies.
Yes, pan.
I thought he was gonna say some serious shit.
No, I'm not done. I'm not. Horchata. Like, when I say
Wow.
horchata, I'm saying serious horchata. It looked like we were smuggling drugs. That's
Like the bag.
horchata. Yeah. No, we brought about 15 bags over.
Wow.
Where's my bag at?
It's coming next week. Next time.
What? It didn't make it in the suitcase?
No, in the suitcases? No, it didn't. We brought pollo campero. We brought, what else did we bring? Queso duro. No, we didn't.
You put pollo, you put fried chicken in your maleta?
Okay. No, you actually take it on the airplane with you, right? Right? You go to you go right before you go to the airport. You get it, or you get it at the airport, and then you actually take it on the
Can you
plane with
imagine
you.
your underwear smelling like puro pollo
Who was referencing underwear?
I don't know, because I thought you put it in your suitcase. I'm like, how the fuck did he get the pollo campero? Did he bring it in the
And we-
suitcase? Okay, but whatever.
We brought tamales de elote. We brought corn tamales in. A lot of them.
Oh, I love those. Those are so good for breakfast too.
You bring that?
She was like, "Can you bring that shit?" No, but and we brought about I think about 15 or 20 of those, and we made it successfully. I wanted to do a cartwheel when we got off the plane because I did not think we were going to make it because the U.S. Customs.
How many did you have to push out?
It get mad quiet though. We lied.
So the U.S. Customs guy was there, and he's like,
See, customs was
"Do you have any food or liquor?"